Hello. This video is for anyone with limited or no experience of electronics, but who, like myself, is quite happy to use a screwdriver to uninstall a Topfield power supply and then reinstall it when it's been repaired by somebody qualified. If you're into electronics and do your own repairs, you're very welcome to watch this video, but I suspect you'd be better off doing something like this. Google TF5810 PSU and then go to Wikibooks, where everything that you probably want is down here at the bottom of the page, including a circuit diagram. You could also Google Andy Fraser, Fleet, Hampshire, and then go to his website, where you can click on Topfield PVR, and there's an absolute mine of information here. But as said earlier, you're very welcome to watch the video if you want to, so long as it's understood that if I hear any groaning or laughing at it, I would have to come over there and dole out some slaps. It seems that the experts at toppy.org.uk are of the opinion that the power supply is the Achilles heel of Toppies. It seems that it's the main culprit behind all kinds of errors. I gather that Topfield use poor quality capacitors. They also say that some power supplies only lasted a couple of years before dying. Mine managed 6.5 years before finally turning its toes up last weekend, when the machine went into a permanent loop, rebooting itself every couple of seconds. On Monday, I pulled the power supply and sent it by first class post to Andy Fraser down in Fleet. The next day I got an email from him sometime in the afternoon saying he'd received the unit, had replaced all 13 of its capacitors, putting it back into full working order, and that he'd sent it back to me in the same way, first class post. I know that Andy only uses top quality components, so I've no doubt that the power supply is now in a better condition than it's ever been in before. As soon as it arrived, I whacked it straight back in the Toppy, which has been working perfectly ever since. So thank you, Andy, that was absolutely brilliant service. Enough yapping, time to get busy with a Phillips screwdriver. The Toppy's lid is held in place by 5 bolts. One on the left near the front, one on the right near the front, and 3 at the back. 1, 2, 3. Time to remove the lid, the sides of which have a lip that go underneath the chassis. Fortunately, the whole thing is flexible, so we pull it towards us, near the bottom get the thumbs in and flex outwards, so that those lips come away from the chassis. Lift up and chuck it on the floor. On the left is the circuit boards, in the middle is the drive, of course, on top of its raised platform, and on the right is the power supply. Here's the same machine after an upgrade to an external SATA drive, as covered in a separate video. The Toppy's cable has been removed and replaced with this modern version, which goes inside this black plastic box, where it attaches to an IDE to SATA converter that then has this extension SATA lead that runs outside to the external drive. The first step is to free the power lead and its grommet from the frame. The power supply is held in place by 6 bolts, 2 at the far end, 2 in the middle, and 2 at this near end. So the next step is to remove the bolts. The power supply connects to the Toppy's circuit board via these cables. There are 2 connectors, so the next job is to disconnect them. They've got little levers on the side here, little latching levers, so you squeeze the top part of it and the connector comes away. Same with the second one. So there it is, free from the toppy at last. And now quite a tough job, which is removing the power lead. You don't need to worry about polarity because it's marked live and neutral. And you can actually see in the end there the brown and the grey wires, so you know which way back it's going to go on. This fella can now be sent off for repair. Good luck with your power supply. I'm not allowed to explain how to put it back after it's been repaired. Oh, go on then, I'll give a very small clue. Putting it back is of course just a straight reverse of removing it. Thanks for watching. For more information about Toppies, please click my name in the YouTube text just below this video and select from the list. Cheerio!
That's the way it's meant to be.